Whilst the wave of brutality launched against India's farmers has revealed to the world India's treatment of political protest, the nation's government has also been waging a silent but equally disturbing war against its people online. It's been widely known that Indian media is heavily censored and extensively controlled by the state, to the extent that the nation's population only get to see and hear a single narrative controlled by the ruling BJP. India under Narendra Modi has fallen to 161st out of 180 countries in the Global Free Press Index, one of the lowest ranked countries in the world. Genuine, critical and investigative journalism has all but been driven out of the country by the Modi government. However, in any normal functioning democracy, a country's population would be free to seek out alternative news and opinions online to hold their government to account. But India's governments have now extended their control over the narrative the country's people are exposed to by demanding social media platforms close down and block any commentators the BJP deemed to be critical of their regime. Whilst this process has been known about for several years, it has particularly ramped up since the farmers' protests, as videos and pictures swept worldwide, revealing the brutal oppression and violence meted out onto farmers as they simply tried to get their voices heard. In a desperate attempt to take back control of the narrative and to limit damage to Modi's increasingly authoritarian regime, notices have been sent by the Indian government to several platforms, particularly X, to block posts they see as a threat to Modi's rule. First warnings of this operation to shut down legitimate criticism were seen by the Sikh coalition last week as they received a notice of withholding from Twitter. The notice explained that Twitter, or X, had received a legal removal demand from the Government of India, alleging that one of their posts related to the ongoing farmers' protest in India violated India's Information Technology Act 2000. The post had simply illustrated a letter from the Sikh coalition to President Biden, asking his administration to prioritise a robust, values-based response to the situation in India. Since then, many X accounts operated particularly by Sikh organisations and individuals have now been blocked in India, after the government issued executive orders requiring X, or Twitter, to act on specific accounts and posts, subject to potential penalties, including significant fines and imprisonment. As a result, it's likely India will now be slipping down a few more places in next year's World Free Press Index. You've been watching Satellite TV News. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button to make sure you get to see stories as they're broadcast. And of course, if you have any comments or opinions on any of our news stories, you can comment below, or indeed drop us a direct message at message@satellitetv.com. We do like to hear from you. In the meantime, thanks for watching. For Satellite TV News, I'm Angus Scott in London.